You've come, warrior! The mighty guardian, Arudicus Arsenosa, is not the kind of echo to warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she is still an echo and can't talk.
These sounds.
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
The Veil of Glory. It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest. But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing. Only their weapons returned. Arsenosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsenosa's side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
Before meeting Wuthering, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency. It was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont, but the source eluded me at the time. But now, I found it. The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
She waits for us there. Shall we go together? I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no? Perfect. Let's head out.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something. Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue. These days have been a feast of victories. Becoming champion, the glory, all thanks to you. Strange. Why are so many appearing all at once? Time to fight! Glory is upon us! Caught you now! Huh? I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they spawned from thin air.
You are from my homeland.
That girl just now, that was Mia. The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this. I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cardathia, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathia arrived in Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian, which should be dead. But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple. The Threnodian controls the mind of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunesi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there. And it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Threnodian's corruption. Frolova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale." In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey. If the Mia I see is under the Threnodians' control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan? When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardithia's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Threnodians' presence. Did they cross paths? If Cardithia is part of this story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Threnodians' influence? Was Verlova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Hey! Is something wrong? Is there something you need? Or something you want to say? I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cardithia, but you could be right. I may have, and just forgotten about it. These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost, forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago. I don't know if it's the Threnodians' work, but if something is wrong, and it's trying to twist my mind, you'd make the right call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior? You'd protect my honor and my dignity.
There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimont saying, all for glory, fear no death. But sometimes, living takes more courage than dying.
Well then, that'll do just fine. I trust you, warrior, just as you trust me.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide it where it must go.
I hear cowering prey. I'll end you! Is that all? With me! Into the spotlight! Be gone, wicked souls! Those blades, spears, and halberd embedded in the stone. They're the weapons of the fallen heroes. We have a tradition in Septimont. Touch them and listen to the whispers of those who once wielded them. This is Hercules' sword. You remember the waters of the upper city, right? You were looking for Cartathea. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Reganese, and Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that cursed tide, his strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing. It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Raguna, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks power. Needs more.
More Tacit Discords, just like last time.
For a split second, the world shifted. Just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears as well as Tacit Discords.
Is that all? With me to victory! Boom! Into the spotlight! The tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first, then check if that sword is the source.
What's that sound? Come!
Lupa?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
Thou carry the scent of Cardathea.
Not just knowledge, you've stolen the Sentinel's access too! Lupa's role in this story isn't yours! Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will fall. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
A dream? No. It couldn't. It's no dream. I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion's stage. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathea. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories. The story of the Great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumes Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next. After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartathea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartathea. Huh. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced. The old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the dark tide. The dark tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. It's the warrior? No. No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly. In a past story, I came here with Cartathea.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much. Then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimon, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Gardathia. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinasita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Septimont, can I leave it to you?
No. You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
You mean?
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain specialness. Once I sought to end it all. Someone stopped me. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe she will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Oh, must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet her and see how she does it.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
All right, Garcia. I'll try my best. First, tell me, what is that person's name?
I'm close to that abnormal frequency. You're in the submerged aqueducts.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the Silver records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first. After my role was erased, Cartathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimont once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimont mean to you? I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Ah, of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try. covered in tidal blight. It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving. To protect these waters. The stewards must have set up a platform with gladiator spears nearby. I'll activate the patrol unit, then grab a spear from the platform to clear out this blight. Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too. I'll end you! With me! Yeah! Here! Into the spotlight! The fight is on! Together we howl! Face me, coward! Caught you now! With me! Glory is upon us! I'll end you, lackluster! Need to check for more patrol units nearby. I hear cowering prey. Uh-oh. All or nothing. Glory is upon us! Triumph at the spear tip! Into the spotlight! The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower. That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts. Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another route. Huh? The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know. Septimont's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of.
God.
The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts. Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin, and I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her. I hit. Face me, cow! With me! Time to fight! With me! To victory! Prey secured! I hit cowering prey. Into the spotlight! With me! To victory! Ah! Ah! Together we howl! Hit! With me! That's some attack. into the spotlight! With me! This place has the Fraccidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared. Ugh, the irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city. Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is, in its own way, remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tides swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood. Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renacita. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
Disgusting. To treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death? I hear cowering prey. Face me, coward! With me to victory! Die, evil! Ah! Into the spotlight! Caught you now! With me! Together we howl! Triumph at the spear tip! Break, darkness! Glory is upon us! With me! Time to fight! Together we howl! Pretty good haul. You get first dibs. Hoo. Hip. Hip. Hoo. Hoot.
Still lingering, Mia? A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where are you going?
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
That was never mine. The arena. I don't need this victory.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator. You, Cartathea, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance? Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten.
We were raised by them. You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you, and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. Viburnum. My flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh, I understand. It's a flower often given to gladiators. A symbol of victory. I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days, but still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore. The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me. Cartothea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here. And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you! Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands of the people, not the Sentinel and not the Threnodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Cartothea, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Rinascita. They belong to no gods but their own. Was it real? Was it mine? Was it worth it? Sometimes I feel like I've lived distressed and pressed by the screams. All I know is my desire and my love won't fade. I'll set a fire with fierce passion. Was it real? Was it
better to die than to be a puppet. Death does not scare me.
If Divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against Divinity.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. I believe in you. Warrior.
I swear, by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was wrought. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged. With sharp blades and silvered tongue, you struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Renacita? Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death. With me to victory! With me! Is that all? Triumph and the spear tip! Please, Bill!
Unite with me.
That's some attack. Into the spotlight! The fight is on! Break, darkness! Try that again. Ooh, now's the second half. Triumph and the spear tip! Please, Bill!
A human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death. The tide calls! Pray to me!
Burn to The fight is on! With me! Glory is upon us! Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud! Pitiful! Cry! Love! Race to the finish! To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this light burn in all its fury! To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
seems the play I've written isn't well received.
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh, dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
There is something no one can take from me.
It's real! Both of you are safe.
The Threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Phew! Finally, I can stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimont? I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we? When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoro, which severed my contact. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Christophoro. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks, a limitation of his resonance ability. This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed Mia to summon the Dark Tide upon Septimont. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? The central hub within the Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before. Activating it requires 2 key conditions: victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lioness of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate, and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency. The Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason, which, in turn, brought its attention. I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the central hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap.
It seems the Threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power, and ultimately destroy Renacita. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? Apart from the playwright, I also encountered 2 other Fraxidus leaders. One, a woman with a bandaged eye, the other a man with scars across his face.
Surely they must be Frolova and Scar.
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to confront either of them directly. I saw them only briefly. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plans they have. Is there anything else you wish to ask? The Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from... But there is something else. Perhaps due to the Dark Tide in the Sonoro, I can feel my balance shifting. The Threnodian's paw. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of...
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cardathia. They've been dealing with the Threnodian for years. You should go there and run some tests.
The Black Shores. If it's a place you trust.
The event that brought forth the Dark Tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the Dark Tide, unable to escape, until I met Cardathia. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the Fraxidus' Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. My death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the dark tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonora world created by the Fraxidus began to blur. But in those 3 days of the story where Cartothea didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Cartothea saved me. The me who had lost her role and her memories. We wandered the abandoned city of Septimont and pieced together that the Fraxidus and the Threnodian were the true architects of the chaos. Yet in the end, my role was claimed by the Threnodian, and my body disappeared before Cartothea's eyes. But before I was lost to oblivion, Cartothea gave me a sliver of her frequency. I think it was that frequency that unknowingly led to our paths crossing in the story. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Many years ago, Mia cast herself into the sea to escape the Threnodian's control. But Domina Julia recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Fraxidus. For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Threnodian's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened. The Threnodian took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity. It formed an alliance with the Fraxidus. The last trace of Mia's reverberation was forced to be part of it, tortured and ravaged. Is there anything else you want to know? Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
Yes, it was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and Cartothea, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
Huh?
It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction, it leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning Tacit Discords.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest. Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Travel through a silver veil above the drifting mist. A shining path, the stars revealed, Septimont in the rift. The envoy sails skies unknown.
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back.
The land ignites, reveals
the monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more.
Griffin's call,
But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think, she would have wanted to rest here.
a grand ingress, Griffin's fortress.
It's beautiful. Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments and all our hopes.
The power to split.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Oh, smells so good.
Greetings, fearless gladiator. Here in Septimont, our champions revel in sculptures, hunts, and the roaring cheer of horns. But remember, a peaceful Septimont depends on every
night's challenge has arrived.
Keep it together. Is this the end?
A perfect chord.
I must not.
Tuning in.
Playing the last note.
Crumble! Be gone!
Such is their blessing.
Too reckless. The trial isn't over yet.
A perfect chord.
Faster!
The melodies have faded.
Such is their blessing. The night's challenge has arrived.
Hopefully this helps. Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face I am the Tempest!
Thanks for watching. A perfect chord. Solo time.
Ooh, the pitch is low.
Now presenting a poem of finale. Perish. Such is their blessing. Let's call it a night's great harvest. Such is their blessing.
Hopefully this helps.
The wicked will face
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
Thanks for watching. A perfect chord. Solo time. Better get serious. Let the show begin. Collapse. True form. Revealed at last. Sentenced before. Atonement. Charge forth with me. Finality. Furious tides. Split the heavens. Just
treasure chest from the stories.
Hopefully this helps.
Bad timing.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes. The wicked. Thanks for watching. We'll face perfect chord. Listen, the trio of destiny. Crumble.
Such is their blessing. Oceans.
Bow before me. Torrents, rage on! Sounding the death knell.
Nice and easy. Perfect chord. Tuning in. Perfect wrap-up. Wind calls. Waves follow. I am the Tempest! Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face judgment. Thanks for watching. Solo time. Now presenting a poem of finale.
Disperse! Tides, rise and crash! My blade! Purge all evil!
Repent.
For silence beckons. Charge forth with me.
I won't back down.
Beep, beep. You are truly the greatest gladiator. The victory is yours.
This should afford us more provisions.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. Tempest of slashes. Wind rises. The wicked will be. Thanks for watching. Judgment. Listen, the trio of destiny. Collapse.
Such is their blessing.
Thanks for watching. Got to get serious.
You won't atone windstorm. Sweep all away. The knight's challenge has arrived.
Such is that a perfect chord.
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Annihilation. Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face thanks for watching. Judgment.
A perfect chord.
Let the show begin.
Perish! Repent, for silence beckons. Vexing malice. Tides, rise and crash! The furious tides, split the heavens!
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind rises. Hopefully this helps. Waves rise. Judgment strikes. Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face thanks for watching. Judgment. Polyphony. Tuning in. Wind calls, waves follow. Hopefully this helps. I am the Tempest! The wicked, thanks for watching, will face...
Warriors, defeat.
Well, look who's also got an eye for inspiration. Wind guide me. Hopefully this helps.
Together we rise!
Waves rise. Judgment strikes. The wicked will face... Let the show begin!
This should afford us more provisions. can fly too. The Knight's Challenge has arrived.
Hopefully this helps. Tempest of slashes. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. The wicked will... A perfect chord. Mind the tempo. Listen! The trio of destiny!
Crumble! Such is their blessing. True form. Revealed at last. Tides, rise and crash! Charge forth with me. Furious tides, split the heavens!
Come get your reward! The victory is yours!
This should afford us more provisions.
Leave it to me. I am the Tempest! The wicked! Thanks for watching! Solo time!
Perish! Just like the treasure chest from the stories. can fly too. The Knight's Challenge has arrived.
Hopefully this helps.
Together we rise!
Tempest of slashes. Waves rise. Judgment strikes. The wicked.
Thanks for watching. We'll face...
Phew. Not a mimic from the stories this time.
Mind the tempo.
A perfect chord. Wind calls. Waves follow. Waves rise. Judgment strikes. Tempest of slashes. Good. The wicked will face perish.
Such is their blessing. Let's call it a night's great harvest. The Knight's Challenge has arrived.
Hopefully this helps.
I am the Tempest! Annihilation! The wicked!
Thanks for watching. We'll face...
Perfect wrap-up. Listen! The trio of destiny!
Collapse! Such is their blessing. They should have told us more provisions. The Knight's Challenge has arrived.
Hopefully this helps.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face...
Thanks for watching.
Judgment.
A perfect chord.
Let the show begin!
Crumble! Such is their blessing.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. The wicked will face judgment.
Now presenting a poem of finale. Perish!
Such is their blessing.
You won't escape.
Repent, for silence beckons.
Top vexing malice. Tides rise and crash. Finality. Charge forth with my blade. Purge all evil.
Wow! That was impressive! The victory is yours!
Today's story is the great battle between a righteous knight
And the wicked Drenodian.
and the victor is Cardathea the Knight. I can fly too. The Knight's Challenge has arrived.
Hopefully this helps.
Together.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
A perfect chord.
Perish! Heavens!
Such is their blessing. Let's call it a knight's great harvest.
Leave it to me.
The wicked will face judgment. I am the Tempest! Thanks for watching.
This should afford us more provisions. Just like the treasure chest from the stories. The Knight's challenge has arrived.
Hopefully this helps.
The wicked will face waves rise. Judgment strikes.
A perfect chord.
Perish! Such is their blessing. Let's call it a night's great harvest.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps.
One more time. Wind rises. The wicked.
Thanks for watching.
Will face
Perfect. Now presenting a poem of finale.
Collapse! Such is their blessing. Oceans.
Bow before me. Tides, rise and crash.
Salvation.
Thanks for watching.
Fortune is on your side.
Well, look who's also got an eye for inspiration. Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps.
Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. The wicked.
Thanks for watching.
Will face...
Now presenting a poem of finale.
Vanish! Charge forth with me. A mere scratch upon my blade. My blade! Purge all evil!
Wind calls. Waves follow. Bad timing. I am the Tempest! The wicked will...
Thanks for watching.
Judgment.
Master. Solo time. Listen, the trio of destiny.
Collapse! Repent.
For silence beckons. Vexing. Vexing malice. Torrents, rage on!
Salvation.
Thanks for watching.
Hopefully this helps.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
started. Thanks for watching. We'll face ta-da! A grand overture. Let the show begin.
Beep, beep. Challenge complete. The victory is yours.
Fortune singing.
Mind the tempo. Tuning in.
Ha! A perfect chord. Solo time. Solo time.
Mind the tempo. Well, look who's... Nice and easy.
A perfect chord.
Phew.
Not a mimic from the stories this time.
Mind the tempo. Mind the tempo. Well, look who's... Tuning in.
Gale, charge forth with me. Tides, rise.
Phew.
Overture.
Mind the tempo.
Wind calls. Waves follow.
Fortune? Is on your side.
Fortune singing.
Nice and easy. Mind the tempo. Tuning in. Mind the tempo.
Phew.
Flood.
Not a mimic from the stories.
Sounding the charge forth with me. Exonerate.
Mind the tempo. Mind the tempo.
Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds! The wicked!
Thanks for watching.
Will
Polyphony.
feast!
Solo time. Now presenting a poem of finale.
Disperse! Charge forth with me. Tides! Rise and crash!
Wind calls, waves follow. Cherish every game. An unexpected discovery. Leave it.
Torrents, rage on! Charge forth with me.
A perfect chord. Nice and easy. Fortune singing. Tuning in. A perfect chord.
Phew. Not a mimic from the stories this time.
Mind the tempo. A perfect chord.
Come on, pal!
Overture.
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind rises.
That!
To the end.
Well, look who's also got an eye for inspiration.
Fortune singing.
Mind tuning in. Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked.
Flood!
Will
Charge
feast.
forth with me. My blade! Purge all evil!
Heavens, descend.
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. Tempest of slashes.
A perfect chord.
Just like the treasure chest from the stories. This should afford us more provisions. The Knight's challenge has arrived.
The wicked will face judgment.
Hopefully this helps.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes. The wicked will face judgment. Thanks for watching. A perfect chord.
Ooh, the pitch is lowered. Ooh, the pitch is lowered.
Ta-da! A grand overture. Now presenting a poem of finale.
Collapse! Such is their blessing. Huh?
Wind calls. Waves follow.
Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds. Tempest of slashing. Thanks for watching. Master. Solo time. Listen. The trio of destiny.
Perish! Such is their blessing. Repent.
For silence beckon.
Begone, wicked souls! I won't back down.
Charge forth with me.
Salvation.
My blade. Purge all evil.
Heavens, descend!
Thanks for watching. A perfect chord.
Hopefully this helps.
Good. I am the Tempest. The wicked will face judgment.
Last chance.
Thanks for watching. Mind the master. Let the show begin.
Crumble! If it's a duel.
Yeah.
Last chance. I must not. Hopefully this helps.
The wicked will face judgment. Thanks for watching. A perfect chord. Now presenting a poem of finale.
Such is their blessing. Oceans,
Bow before me. Tides, rise and crash. Gales, purify. Sounding the death, furious tides. Split the heavens.
too reckless. Such is their blessing. Ha!
Thanks for watching! Listen! The Trio of Destiny! Wind calls. Waves follow. Annihilation. Waves rise. Judgment strikes. Hopefully this helps.
Perish!
Such is their blessing.
True form, revealed at last. Tides, rise and crash. Quietus. Torrents, rage on. Sounding the death knell. Windstorm, sweep all away. Begone,
Wind calls. Waves follow. The wicked will face judgment. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. Thanks for watching. Let the show begin.
Crumble. Such is their blessing. Just like the treasure chest from the stories. Let's call it a night's great harvest.
Mind the tempo. Mind the tempo. Mind the tempo.
Let's call it a night's great harvest. Today's story is the great battle between a righteous knight
And the wicked Threnodian.
and the victor is Cardathea the Knight.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps.
Good. Ha!
Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds.
The wicked. Thanks for watching.
We'll face.
Now presenting
A poem of finale.
Perish! Purge the impure!
You won't escape.
Oceans.
Bow before me.
Atonement.
Sentence befall.
Just like the treasure chest from the stories. I can fly too.
Well, look who's also got an eye for inspiration. Mind the tempo, nice and easy. Fortune singing.
This should afford us more provisions.
You will yield.
Polyphony!
Crumble! Be gone! Such is their blessing.
Phew.
I can fly too. Just like the treasure chest from the stories. My nightly instinct says, this way. Just like the treasure chest.
Dark forces approach. Be on guard.
Some pocket. I'll take it. Efficiency above all. Windfall profits.
Free as a bird. Such joyful... Cherish the gift not given lightly. Free as a bird. Good fortune comes your way. Dark forces approach. Such joyful blessings they bring.
Some pocket.
Free as a bird. Cherish the gift not given. Such joyful blessings they bring. Dark forces approach. Be on guard.
Huh. Some pocket money. Won't say no to that. Efficiency above all.
Together we stand. Answer me.
Efficiency above all. Fine. Comes.
Descend!
Come on, pal!
Together we stand. In the name of Imperator.
I thought...
I'll take it. Windfall profits. Efficiency above all. Perfect wind to glide. Some pockets. I'll take it. Efficiency above all. Windfall profits. Perfect wind to glide. Some pockets. Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
The stage is yours.
My shield can withstand more than that. You've made it personal now. My shield can withstand more than that. No.
Dark forces approach. Be on guard. Crystals, give me strength! Over there! Hi!
Efficiency above all. I'll take it as my overtime fee. Fine. Comes with the all yours.
Together we stand. Hut. Ha. Answer me.
Anything I can help.
Today will be a fine day.
All yours.
Today will be a fine day.
Huh. Some pocket money. Won't say no to that.
Dark forces approach. Be on guard. Dark forces approach. Be on guard.
Efficiency above all. Perfect wind to glide.